everyone, welcome to InExam. So আমি যিহেতুকে InExam এটা ইনিশিয়েটিভ লৈছিলে অভ্যাসৰ সো আজি কি কৰিছো আজি মই পলিটি কোৱেশ্চনছ লৈ আহিছো যেনেকে এবাৰ ফাৰ্স্ট ক্লাছত পলিটি কোৱেশ্চনছ আনিছিলো সো আজিও পলিটি কোৱেশ্চনছ আনিছো আমাৰ কোৱেশ্চনছ কিনি আপোনালোকক হেল্প আপোনালোকৰ বাবে মানে হেল্পফুল হ'ব পাৰে লাইক আসাম পুলিচৰ এক্সাম হওক বা ADRE এক্সাম হওক গুৱাহাটী হাই কোৰ্টৰ এক্সাম হওক পলিটি কোৱেশ্চনছ ফ্ৰিকুৱেন্টলি আহি থাকে so yes without any delay let's start our today's session first question to hoise the concept of concurrent list in the Indian constitution was borrowed from where so kiat ki koise concurrent list কথা কৈছে ঠিক আছে সো concurrent list খন কৰপৰা borrow কৰিছিলে বুলি কৈছে আমাৰ ইন্ডিয়ান কনস্টিটিউশনত এড কৰিবৰ কাৰণে সো ইয়াৰ কাৰেক্ট আনসাৰটো হৈছে অস্ট্ৰেলিয়া ঠিক আছে সো আমি কি কৰিম পলিটি ক্লাছত আমি আৰু কিছুমান আমাৰ কনস্টিটিউশনত মানে বেলেগ বেলেগ কান্ট্ৰিজৰ পৰা borrow কৰি লৈছিলে সো মানে হেবোৰ প্ৰভিজনছ আমি চাম but আজি just আমি answer to মই just answer to কে কৈছো ঠিক আছে in details আমি polity classত চাম after that second question to hoise which amendment added 10th schedule to the constitution so 10th schedule through which amendment constitution add korisile etu hoise 52nd amendment act of 1985 okay so 10th schedule to কোৱা যায় যে anti defection law বুলিও কোৱা যায় and 52nd amendment act of 1985 a 10th schedule to add কৰিছিলে ঠিক আছে so বাকি অপচন কিটা দিত হৈছে যে 42nd amendment act 73rd and 86th এইটা কি হয় 42nd amendment act আমি জানো যে 1976 ত আনিছিলে and এটু কোৱা যায় যে মিনি কনস্টিটিউশন বুলি ওকে থ্ৰু দিস act কি হৈছিলে বহুতখিনি চেঞ্জেস আনি দিছিলে then 73rd amendment act কি হৈছিলে ইয়াত পঞ্চায়তী ৰাজ ইনষ্টিটিউশন আহিছিলে ঠিক আছে after that 86th amendment act ত কি হৈছিলে ইয়াত ফান্ডামেন্টাল ৰাইটছত কি এড কৰিছিলে এডুকেশন টু এড কৰি দিছিলে ঠিক আছে so elementary education যেটো article 21(8) আমি দেখো হেতু through 86th amendment act of 2000 enact কৰিছিলে ঠিক আছে so 73rd amendment act enacted in 1992 granted constitutional status to panchayati raj institutions to strengthen rural self governance ঠিক আছে then next হৈ গল 86th amendment act it added article 21(a) to the Indian constitution as a fundamental right and it guarantees free and compulsory education for children between the age 6 and 14 okay so next question ami saw next question to hoise who was the first chief justice of India so first chief justice of India কোন আছিল H.J. Kania so এৰ উপৰ চাও হক তেও কেতিয়াৰ পৰা কেতিয়ালৈ আহিছিলে he was the first chief justice of independent India from 26 January 1950 to 6 November 1951 okay next question to ami saw which parliamentary committee examines the CAG report mane comptroller and auditor general ঠিক আছে so তেওঁৰ হে report খিনি কোন কমিটিয়ে মানে কোন parliamentary committee examine কৰে কৈছে so parliamentary committee আমি দেখিছিলো এটা standing committee আছে ঠিক আছে and এটা আছে ad hoc committee ঠিক আছে so standing to আমি দেখিছিলো যে এটো permanent হয় and ad hoc committee হয় temporary okay so ইয়াত মানে কি হৈছে কি various standing committees আছে and various ad hoc committees আছে and ইয়াত যিখিনি মেনশন কৰিছে ইয়াৰ ভিতৰত কারেক্ট আনসারটো হ'ব যে পাবলিক একাউন্টস কমিটি এটো কমিটিয়ে কি কৰে কেগৰ ৰিপৰ্ট এক্সামিন কৰে okay and after that estimates committee business advisory committee and committee on government assurance এই গুটেইখিনি standing committee হয় that means these committees are permanent in nature okay so yet explanation of didia goise je public accounts committee is the primary parliamentary committee that examines the reports of CAG Parliamentary committee are of two types, standing and ad hoc. And the question is estimates committee ki hoy, and public accounts committee, business advisory committee, committee on government assurance, these all committees come under the standing committee, which are permanent in nature. Okay, so আমি কি করি পার্লামেন্টারি কমিটিজৰ ওপৰত ডিটেইলসও চাম আমাৰ পলিটি যেটো সিরিজ আছে হেতাত চাম ঠিক আছে নেক্সট কোৱেশ্চনটো হৈছে which article deals with the joint sitting of the parliament so parliamentত joint sitting হয় and joint sitting or related কোনটো আৰ্টিকেল হয় এটো হৈছে 108 joint sitting কেতিয়া হয় যেতিয়া এখন বিল পাস হওঁতে মানে ডেডলক হৈ যায় তেতিয়া joint sitting হয় ঠিক আছে So, a joint sitting of the parliament is a meeting of both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha to break a legislative deadlock over a bill. The president calls the joint sitting which is presided over by the Lok Sabha speaker. So, joint sitting kune preside kore koise? Speaker of the Lok Sabha preside kore, thik ase? But the thing is that president will call for that joint sitting in case of deadlock, okay? Article 74 that article 74 article 123 and article 110 or kotha koisile sawahok article 74 ki hoy article 74 it mainly ki koy council of ministers led by prime minister to aid and advise the president exercising their functions okay article 123 hoise power of Indian president to issue ordinance So, ordinance of power to jitu president or relate ase hetu hoise article 123 and article 110 hoise it is a money bill thik ase next ami sao yat eta match the following dise kuntu correct hobo ami hetu sabolebo kuntu kar logot mane mili ase finance commission article yat koise commission for backward classes election commission official language commission So, yet article khini dise and yet codes dise, thik ase? So, Finance Commissioner article hoise article 240, okay? Then the Commission for Backward Classes or article hoise 340. But National Commission for Backward Classes budi jodi di thake, that means NCBC budi jodi dia thake, tetia hoi jabo hetu article 338B, okay? But etu commission for backward classes, that means president the commission form go backward classes or karne, etu hoise article 340, thik ase? Election commission, article 324, then official language commission, article 344. So, here correct answer to hobo 1, 2, 3, 4, that is option C, thik ase? Then, 7th question to hoise, consider the following statements and yat ki koise which of these are correct thik ase so first statement ut koise ki the 11th schedule was inserted in the constitution of India by the constitution 73rd amendment 1992 yes through 73rd amendment ki hoisile 1992 hoisile to amendment and through this ki 11th schedule add hoisile and that is what Panchayati Raj institutions okay then next ako koise je etu statement that means correct hoy next statement to sound the 11th schedule of the Constitution of India corresponds to article 243W of the Indian Constitution no this 243W etu hoise municipalities or thik ase so etu article amar Panchayati Raj institution nedekhu so etu ahibo 12th schedule thik ase so ami yar explanation to saw hok yes option only one is correct and then explanation to question is 12th schedule of the Indian Constitution deals with article 243W this schedule contains 18 functional items of municipalities. So 243W to municipalities or article hoy. Thik ase? 8th number question to Sawhok. Consider the following statements with respect to the powers of the governor of a state. So here ki koise state or governor of powers or kotha koise. Thik ase? The governor can summon, prorogue and dissolve the state assembly. Yes. After that, governor can adjourn the sittings of the state assembly. After that, কৈছে যে the governor addresses the first session of legislative assembly after election. Yes, etu correct hoy. Fourth statement কৈছে যে the governor causes to lay the annual budget in the state assembly. Yes. So ইয়াৰ correct ইয়াত খুদিছে যে কোনটো correct হয় ইয়াৰ correct option টো হৈছে B 134. So why second statement is not correct? কিয় মানে governor can adjourn the sittings of state assembly. That is, this power is often exercised on the advice of the chief minister. And the speaker is the one who typically adjourns the meeting. So, speaker meeting adjourn kore. ঠিক আছে? Our ninth question to hoise, which of the following states was the first to introduce Panchayati Raj system? So, kuntu state of first Panchayati Raj system to introduce hoisile? Hetu hoise Rajasthan. ঠিক আছে? Rajasthanor pasot Tamil Nadu. So, Rajasthan was the first state to establish Panchayati Raj institution. The scheme was inaugurated by the Prime Minister on 2nd October 1959 in Nagaur district of Rajasthan. So, for the first time, Panchayati Raj a scheme to yate introduce hoisile Rajasthanot. Aru ei date to khoday monot rakhibo 2nd October 1959. ঠিক আছে? Last question to hoise azir, which article of the Constitution of India has provided for the office of Advocate General of the state? So yet Advocate General of the state or answer to hobo article 165 and baki kita article samahok article 163, 168 and 169 ki hoy. So first of all, article 165 what ki hoy? Advocate General of a state ro kotha koy. Governor ki kore? Appoint kore Advocate General of, and Advocate General is the state's highest law officer. ঠিক আছে? এখন stateৰ highest law officer হৈছে Advocate General. And article 163 কি হয়? Article 163 of the Indian Constitution establishes that a council of ministers led by CM must aid and advise the governor in the exercise of their functions. So, Council of Ministers led by CM ki koribo governor mane advise koribo functional kotha, except in cases where the governor act in their discretion. Next ahi gol article 168. Article 168 ki hoy? Same state legislature report hoy. ঠিক আছে? Composition of state legislature kotha koy. After that, article 169 ki koy? It empowers parliament to create or abolish legislative council of in a state. So, কি হয়? এটো parliament empower কৰে কিহৰ কাৰণে? এটা state legislative council abolish কৰিবৰ কাৰণে or else create কৰিবৰ কাৰণে. So, এয়াই আছিলে আমাৰ 10টা question polity related, and আমি আকৌ অতি সোনকালে আনিম polity questions in the same manner, লগতে geography questions ও আনিম. And আমাৰ telegram channelত গৈ আপোনালোকে মানে তাতে আপোনালোকে PDF টো পাই যাব, স্ক্যান কৰিলে হ'ব. And কিবা যদি queries আছে, then yes, আমাৰ comment sectionত আপোনালোকে জনাই দিব পাৰিব. And thank you so much. আজি ক্লাছটো ইমানতে সামৰিছো. Next আকৌ আমি questions লৈ আহিম. Thank you so much.